Speak Up English, the key to success.
Hey Ella, I was thinking, what's your all-time favorite sport?
Oh, that's a tough one. I've got a soft spot for tennis. The thrill of the game, the back and forth rallies, it's like a dance on the court. How about you, James?
Nice choice. I'm more of a basketball guy. The fast-paced action, the slam dunks, it's like poetry in motion. Ever tried shooting hoops?
Attempted, yes. Succeeded, not so much. I think my basketball skills are a work in progress. Laughs, but hey, it's all about the fun, right?
Absolutely. Speaking of fun, have you ever been to a live tennis match?
Once, and it was electrifying. The crowd, the intensity, you feel every swing of the racket. Have you been to a live basketball game?
Yeah, it's a whole different experience. The energy in the stadium, the cheers, it's contagious. Now, hypothetical scenario. If you could play any sport professionally, which one would it be?
Tough call, but I'd say figure skating. The elegance, the spins, it's like dancing on ice. Your dream professional sport?
Surfing for sure. Riding those waves and feeling the ocean beneath, it's a natural high. Now, educational twist. Why did the soccer ball go to school?
I'm curious. Why?
To improve its goal-setting skills. Both laugh. On a reflective note, how has playing or watching your favorite sport influenced your life?
Tennis has taught me resilience. It's not just about winning, but about getting back up after each point. And you?
Basketball has this teamwork aspect that I love. You pass, you shoot, you celebrate together. It's like a small community on the court. Now, let's imagine a scenario. If our favorite sports were superheroes, who would they be?
Tennis would be like Wonder Woman, elegant, powerful, and always ready for a challenge. Basketball?
Basketball would be the Flash. Quick, dynamic, and a bit flashy. Now, to wrap up this part, if our conversation were a game, what would be the winning move?
A perfectly executed drop shot, catching you off guard. Your winning move?
A buzzer-beater three-pointer, surprising and a bit dramatic. Laughs.
James, have you ever tried any other water sports besides surfing?
Oh, definitely. I once attempted wakeboarding, and let's just say, the lake won that round. How about you? Any forays into the water sports world?
I tried paddleboarding once. The struggle to stay upright was real. Now, let's dive into the lighter side. If your favorite sport were a dessert, what would it be?
Basketball would be like a slam dunk sundae. Layers of excitement with a cherry on top. Laughs and tennis?
Tennis would be a strawberries and cream parfait, sweet, classic, and a touch of elegance. Hypothetical scenario: if our favorite sports had their own theme songs, what would they be?
Basketball's theme would be something upbeat, like Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. How about tennis?
Hall of Fame by The Script. It's got that motivational vibe. Laughs. Now, educational twist. Why did the bicycle fall over during the tennis match?
I'm intrigued. Why?
Because it was too tired from all the back and forth. Both laugh. On a reflective note, what's your fondest memory related to basketball?
Probably the first three-pointer I ever made. It felt like time slowed down, and the crowd went wild. Your favorite tennis memory?
Winning my first match after a series of defeats. It was a reminder that persistence pays off. Now, let's imagine a scenario. If our favorite sports were animals, what would they be?
Basketball would be a cheetah, fast, agile, and always on the move. Tennis?
Tennis would be a swan, graceful on the surface but paddling furiously underneath. To wrap up this part, if our conversation were a sports movie, what would it be called?
Rally of Laughter, a slam dunk on the courts of comedy. And yours?
Surfing the waves of wit, a tennis tale of laughter and love. Laughs. James, if our favorite sports were magical, granting one wish related to them, what would you wish for basketball?
I'd wish for the ability to dunk from any distance. Imagine the surprise on everyone's faces. Laughs. And for tennis?
I'd wish for a serve so powerful it could create its own wind. Now, hypothetical scenario. If our favorite sports were seasons, when would they be?
Basketball would be summer, the energy, the outdoor games. Tennis?
Tennis would be spring, a time of renewal and fresh starts. Now, educational twist. Why did the soccer player bring string to the game? To tie the score. Both laugh. On a reflective note, how has your favorite sport influenced your friendships?
Basketball has been a great way to bond with friends. Whether it's shooting hoops or cheering for our favorite team, it brings us together. And tennis?
Tennis has introduced me to a community of players. We may compete on the court, but off the court, it's all camaraderie. Now, let's imagine a scenario. If our favorite sports had secret superpowers, what would they be?
Basketball's superpower would be turning missed shots into perfect assists. Laughs tennis?
Tennis would have the power to turn a single match into an epic, stadium-filling showdown. To wrap up our sports-filled adventure, if our conversation were an awards ceremony, what award would it win?
Best banter in a sporting discussion. Your award for our conversation?
Most spirited laughter in a cafe conversation. Laughs, and if it were a trophy, what would it look like?
A golden basketball with a perpetual spinning motion. Yours?
A silver tennis racket surrounded by a swirl of laughter. Laughs.